Welcome to Spring Stadium Zone. I didn't very often make it to this level as a kid because, well, as I said, I usually got migraines by the second world and I'd have to stop. And since you can't save in this game, you have to restart, and, well, I wasn't having that as a kid. Hey, let me go show off something. Now, with these, it's usually the corner that will actually be a spring, as you can see here. There's an entire section devoted to that, so I just thought I'd show it off. Oh, hey, look, dashpad. Haven't seen those in a while. Matter of fact, it's such a long time that they want to remind us that they're back and put us through 2 sections consecutively. Alright. Think of this as your spring yard / casino night / carnival night area. I don't know if that's an enemy. That is not an enemy. Okay, that is just an obstacle. Which means you cannot destroy it. Oh, we'll be going for that later. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this right here. Not one of those iffy areas of the game. These spikes will shoot up. They didn't get me in full, but you can kind of see them peeking through. Oops. Now, you have to rely on the rings to let you know where the spring is, but if you collect those rings and happen to come back, that's going to be a problem. Alright, this guy. You must roll / spin dash into him. Jumping is a huge mistake. So let's do this right. There we go. First enemy where you'll need any real strategy, but it'll be particularly annoying when you've got spikes all up on the yin-yang around him, which means you can roll into spike pads, which is bad. Let's just go across here. Now, I do believe those slopes were supposed to be a bit steeper to stop you from just running across, but I'm probably wrong, and I'm not going to argue against it, because I'm fine with this game being easy on the platforming. Because, well, it can be kind of a mess. This enemy, he is a pufferfish. You want to hit him when he is deflated. I like I'm going into enemy strategy now, instead of, starting off with I should have. Well, they all pretty much have the same just jump into them kind of thing, so not much. Okay, these balloons, you can hit them to, well, give yourself some extra air time. It'll be particularly useful in a section where there's spikes everywhere, but if you just keep jumping, spikes will never get you. Nice enough. Anyway, this is a nice little detail. Instead of having a little cache to go through, you actually have a new place to walk through. But we're not going to cash in just yet because, well, I've been doing it so far, so I might as well just resume and just go and get all 5 before I cash in. Now, you know something about that particular enemy. He kind of just meanders around the place, but if you get close to him, he starts to home in on you. That actually works against him because, well, you had to hit him in the face. Now, if he ran away from you, well, that'd probably be just cheap. Only attack shield. But, we're not going to worry about that. Oh! Well, that should not have happened. Because the enemy has spikes on his head, and I should have gotten hurt and died, but I'm not going to complain about that. See, look at that. Just hop across, you'll be fine. Now, it's kind of weird that they start bringing in strategic enemies into this world when, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's probably just 5 or 6 worlds in the game, so pretty much halfway through the game before the game pretty much halfway through the experience before the game finally starts to amp up the difficulty. Anyway, you can become an effectual powerhouse with your homing attack shield with invincibility. Hey, sales. Well, now we go get our 6th Chaos Mode right now, folks. By the way, no, you cannot keep returning to the same person. Oh, God. That hasn't happened in a while. Okay, you cannot continue to keep returning to the same character, that being Tails or Knuckles, to keep getting Chaos Emeralds after collecting rings. They will just take your money, and nothing will happen. I'm not quite sure if I explained that back in World 1, but I just want to emphasize this because Your curiosity will cost you your rings, which will not respawn because you haven't technically unloaded the level, which means that you pretty much cost yourself at any effectual protection. And protection is what you need in this game if you're going to hold on to all those flickies. That's enough of that, because we've gotten ourselves a Chaos Emerald. One more, ladies. Oh, okay. Blue guy's got themselves a white Chaos Emerald to turn with them. Alright. Anyway, one more emerald and we will be good, ladies and gentlemen. And then this playthrough will probably go much faster because most of the time I'm only exploring to go find Tails or Knuckles. But, you know, we won't be... Since we won't be needing him or really anything else to look out for afterwards, we'll pretty much be done. Yeah. And maybe the parts will go by much faster. I'm actually surprised I'm doing this well on my own. I mean, usually I depend on others to make good commentary. You know, sort of like, I make a joke, they make a joke, I have a feeling I won't be able to make that back up. And then I sort of just keep going with them. Alright, oh, there's Knuckles. We can get our last Chaos Sword of this world, folks. It actually worked. Oh, bumpers. Yeah, you want to watch out for those. They could kind of ruin your day. Alright, 50 rings is all we need. Let's get that last Chaos Emerald. Woo. Let's do this. Okay, drastic change of scenery. Ouch, here. The bridge looks a lot more rickety. Draw distance, this might be my eyes deceiving me, but seems a lot closer and not too extended. And we've got magma to deal with down there. Of course, you can't fall off, so, you know, nothing to worry about there. But you know that this is the final emerald you get. And I think, as a kid, this may have been the only emerald where I legitimately lost. Because, you know, you can tell they're just slapping on all the spike balls now. Don't make a sex joke out of that. Oh, jeez. Okay, good thing I had more than enough, or else that probably would have ruined it. Alright, we now have all the Chaos Emeralds, ladies and gentlemen. And now the emeralds are moving in a different order. Anyway, we're good. This playthrough will go much faster now because I won't be making quick stops to look around. So, as soon as I find all the flickies, I will just cash them in on the spot. Which is probably good because this game can get a bit mundane after a while. I'm surprised I'm still finding stuff to talk about. That's a good thing about Sonic games. You know, I mean, in essence, you're doing the same thing per level. I mean, get from point A to point B, or in this game's case, get from point A, grab stuff, grab items at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, then get to point B. Oh, shoot! That's what I get for making a joke. Come here, come here. This is one of those situations where you really get mad at the flickies. Alright, we should be coming upon the last enemy soon. Oh! Oh, no, that was the last enemy. And that is also the final, shoot, area. I have no rings, Okay, whew. This game can get really stressful if you're caught in a hallway with an enemy. Very stressful, very quick. Okay, let's backtrack a bit and find that last enemy. Funny, I was just talking about how things are going to go much faster. And here I am, retracing my steps. Just gotta go check over here for a sec. Okay, this is where I came from, which means the enemy should be there. There you are! Come here, turn around. Alright. No! Do not do that. Yeah, they'll sometimes fake you out and you'll end up rolling into their spike back. Not touching that. Alright. Now we can finally call this level quits and move on. Ooh, I was riding a bit close there. You know, when you have no shield, you sort of act a lot more careful than usual. Alright, we are done with Act 1 of Spring Stadium. We are moving on to Act 2. Just want want to say, music was never really a big thing for me in this game, but for some reason, the boss theme, it just really sticks out to me. Particularly the second variation, that you heard in Rusty Ruins. It's really something. It kind of sticks with you. I mean, it loops like nobody's business, but it's good. Anyway, getting to something I was touching on earlier. These flickies have different behavioral patterns depending on what color they are. Now, I don't recall what purple does, but let me just go over what I do know. Blue ones, they'll just meander in a small circle. They're good for picking up if, you happen to just... Well, that's good. They'll be good for picking up if you happen to get hurt and you just want to get them back real quick. Greens, they'll sort of go in a zigzag pattern in a general direction, which means that they could be coming towards you, or, if there's 7 other directions available, away from you, which means that they could be a huge issue. Red ones, as you saw earlier, like to jump around really high. They'll sometimes try to make it to you in your general direction, but gosh darn, you're just trying so hard to get them yourself that it's a big enough problem already. Oh yeah, spikes. Well, pikes or spears or whatever. Something. We're not going to worry about that. I'm just going to move on, find more enemies. Oh, speaking of which, let's murder this bum. Just kidding, kiddies. Nothing that dark in a Sonic game. In a Shadow game, however. Ah, man. I don't even know if I'm doing a playthrough of that game. Maybe, maybe not. It'll probably be one of those, it'll probably be set up just like this where it's just me. If I can find that last enemy. Ooh, better shield. If I can find that last enemy, it will be good. Of course, there's the one nook that I didn't check. That singular cranny. Right there. Huh, I guess you can jump on that guy. Well, that shows what I know about my Sonic. Anyway, moving on to Area 2, I think it's Area 2. Alright. I will say that while this level is a bit weirdly colored, reminds me of McDonald's or something, it definitely does have some nice... Oh, shoot! I used a homing attack. Threw me down on the spike. Hey, it's Knuckles. And Tails. Wow, I guess this is like a last chance for Chaos Emeralds. I would do some charity work right here. Hey, Merry Christmas to you. Oh, whoa! Am I getting an 8th Chaos Emerald? What is this? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we seem to be doing... Ow! Jeez. Seem to be getting a bonus emerald or something. Let's see how it goes. That was actually pretty close. I don't like it when it's close. I like to be far ahead so I can prepare for the later ones. Oh, shoot. I feel really out of my game right here. Okay, just gotta get 150. That should be alright. I'm actually using a breather. Can you believe that? Oh, God. I'm just all over the place. Oh, man. It's just a 1-up. What is this? Sonic got an extra life. I never thought I'd see this screen. Learn something new every day, folks. Well, from doing that, I did open my chances at, I know I didn't. Oh well, get over here. Oh well. Let me just roll uphill. For the most part, I'm just going to be going as fast as I possibly can for these stages now. Technically, you just roll into every enemy. Well, except for that pufferfish, but whatever. Okay, so that is a backtrackable area. Oh, jumping. Not dealing with that. Okay. Oops. Touch. Stomach's got the touch, the invincibility Dutch. Don't know why I'm singing. Can you tell I'm running out of commentary, folks? Okay, so we do have every starting to lose count there. Okay, now we're moving on to area 3. Woo. Okay, fun slide. Definitely McDonald's. I'm just saying that right now. Like, I don't care. I don't even know what this is. This might as well be like ketchup on a whole bunch of mustard packets. I don't know, but friggin' McDonald's up in here. I mean, I can't be the one who's getting a vibe of something like that. I mean, you know, like those old play places? Oh, God, I'm such a kid on the inside. Oh, well. Oop. Just make it. First try. Nice. I feel like I've accomplished something. I usually don't get that feeling from this game, but... Well, I gotta get that. Hey, you wanna help out with a... Well, there goes that. Here I go trying to enlist a Flicky to help me get an extra life. I need a life. Help me! Oh, keep an eye out for these little holes in the ground. Like how I obviously am not. Jeez, did I get all of them? No, I am missing one. Where are you? Where are you? I don't see. Yeah, I'm definitely missing one. There you are. It's always those green ones, I tell you. Come on. Why must you hover over the spikes? Yeah, some of that annoying stuff I was telling you about, folks. I'm legitimately getting stressed. Okay. End of the act, which means we go into the boss, and we will eventually encounter the next one. Next one as in next level. Oh, we got a Knuckles bonus. But not a Tails bonus, oh. Kinda left them out there. Anyway, we're back to the original boss theme. We've got ourselves a much wider area to maneuver. What you gotta do is you gotta wait for Eggman to come down. Yeah, he'll do a little temper tantrum. You smack him across the head. Interesting thing about the boss, it gives you little updates to see how close you are to finishing him. Depending on how many cracks are in his windshield. Nice little touch. Although, as a kid, I always found that kind of morbid in a way, like, oh my god, I'm actually hurting this guy. Or something. I mean, looking back on it, there's no real reason to feel remorse for breaking this stuff, because, you know, we do it all every game, but... I mean, when you see all those cracks and dings and stuff in his windshield, I legitimately felt bad for doing it. I mean, just look at it. He's messed up. Look at that. Oh, man. Okay, one more hit should do it. Because that baby is gonna crack open any second. Crack that egg wide open! Okay, 2 more hits, apparently. Just gonna send whoopsie! Oh god, I might actually die. I died. And that is how you crack that egg wide open! And we are done with Spring Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. Had a bit of an issue back there, but whatever.